and then from there on we'll do some drills with lining up.
Alright,
Cool.
how do we start?
Okay, so let's first start with distance control. So the easiest ones are basically just putting a tee down on the ground. And what you'll normally try and tend to do is not focus on the hole so much, but focus on your finishing point, especially if it's a straight putt. If we're looking at a sloping putt, which we can do in the next section, we'll focus on the apex so much and not on the hole. Alright, cool.
Let's do it.
So if we're going to go, we might go out of frame a little bit, but we're not going to focus on the hole so much, and we're going to focus more on the position where we want the ball to finish. So if you're going to line up for me to this ball, let's go with this one. So all you're going to try and do for me is finish the ball, try and get the ball to finish at the tee as close as possible to the tee. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
jeez.
fine. That's fine.
What's the lipstick on that one?
That's fine. Let's go again.
Alright.
So it's slightly uphill, and the greens are a little bit longer than normal. So there we go. So what this does, it takes the focus out of the hole itself, and you're just focusing on the distance.
Quick question.
Yes.
How risky should we be with the
So
putt?
with the putting, it's very personal. So you're not tending to want to be too rigid. So you want to be relaxed when you're putting, but you want to try and get the wrist passive. It can't be too active. So the feeling that you need to get is that your shoulders are going to rock. So the left shoulder, right shoulder are going to go up and down more, and not having the wrist to release or take the club back. Alright,
That's
so
a better way to regulate the speed as well.
100%, and same with the grip that you've got on your club there now. So that grip helps with you not being too wristy. The thinner the grip gets, the more wristy people tend to get. Okay, so let's try again. We get it as close as possible to that tee. Try just the shoulders. Right, so just tip top. There we go. Well, that's a nice one.
That speed's coming right.
Yeah. Very good. So now you can also see a lot of people, they get frustrated when they see, oh, they've missed the tee or they're not close enough to the tee. But for again, in putting and in golf, it's all about your proximity. So if you can get all your balls landing or finishing in the same area the whole time, it's consistency. Alright, you don't want one to go 3 feet past and then 3 feet short again.
Should you be putting for the 2-putt, or should you always try and go for it?
So it depends on your handicap. So if you're an 18 handicap and you're keeping your stats, which everyone should do, and you found that you have four 3-putts and 2 4-putts every round, you should be going for the 2-putt. All right. Once you become a more successful and your handicap drops a little bit lower, then when you do have the option to go for the hole, go for the hole. Especially when
Don't we always?
Yeah. Especially when you look at a 6-foot putt or something like that, and you're putting slightly uphill or slightly downhill. The tendency for a lot of guys are to just get it at the hole, but that's also an issue because again it comes to the distance control. So if you're just trying to get it at the hole, you're not going to actually be aggressive. Not hitting hard, I mean you're not going to be confident in the stroke. So you're not actually going to put a decent roll on the ball, and that's going to cause you not to get it at the target.
I suppose that comes back to never up, never down.
That's it.
Okay.
Same thing.
Alright.
Same thing.
Alright.